Friends, your girl is back with another video. Today we are discussing none other than Liv's life, aka Liv's lies, aka Big Capper, heavy on the no gown, aka Big Parmesan. Let's get into the video. Hey friends, how are you? I hope your day goes nothing short of amazing as it should go, and I hope your day has been nothing short of amazing as it should be. As you already know, we are discussing Liv's web of lies, and she felt compelled for some odd reason. It couldn't be the attention seeking, could it? To come on here on her platform and low-key defend herself. Why I say low-key? Let's get into that. So without any further ado, let's get into why I feel like she low-key defended herself. So as many of you may already know, Big Parmesan went live in kind of a disguise. It was a whole facade. She went live as if she was just trying to go live, and then she stumbled upon the drama and decided to address it. No, let me tell you right now, friends, she went live to address it. She went live to address me. Let's be clear. And don't get me wrong, she has every right to defend her honor. But what honor exactly, and what did she defend exactly? It was a bunch of rambling, a bunch of gaslighting, and a bunch of dragging, if I'm being honest. The live was a drag. If you ask me, the only thing she did was come on here and make herself look more of a fool by making everything we assumed and everything we've stated definitive. So to get into the tea of it all, of course she started off the live being everything that she is not, but then again being everything that she is. In a second, you'll catch my drift. She started off acting as if she just came on to talk about the Super Bowl or what she wants to eat and what she doesn't want to eat, and then following up by eating something, which is like pretty normal for her. No shade. Let's continue. So she continued to pretend that she was interested in talking about food and what's gross and what's on the bottom of the sea and under the sea and all of that good stuff. But you can clearly see in her face that something was bothering her. Something has ruffled her feathers. Something has tickled those lips. What that something may be, I don't know. I'm assuming it was me, it was us, but we shall find out soon, friends. Let's keep going. So she wanted to make a point to begin with that the videos that she upload and the topics or the titles or the issues, the situations, whatever you choose to call it, they're old, quote unquote old. Maybe a week ago, maybe a few days ago, which is irrelevant to the facts at hand, because even if that video was a week old, where is baby JJ? Let's keep going. She goes on to say, do y'all see the title of this live? Y'all be doing too much. No, correction, Big Parm. You be doing too much. She follows up with telling the loyalty gang that we're going to have a sit-down talk about this. I'm going to talk to you about this. About what? Do you need more time, Liv? Do you need more time to come up with more lies, to cover up the shitload of lies you already have put out there? Friends, my best guess is that that was another Patreon plug, of course. Go figure. I mean, Liv, if you need cash, just say that. If the rent is due, say that. If you're trying to get back to Texas for real, say less. And as we all know, she wouldn't be Liv's lies if she didn't address the haters, the quote-unquote haters, the commentators, the ones who are trying to give constructive criticism, who are all deemed haters. She felt the need to address us all. So for the haters, fast forward, she claims that her channel is about to change drastically. Friends, how many times have we heard this? See, I heard it all before. say all of that to say it would truly be shocking and it would be amazing to experience you actually changing up your channel, because we've literally heard this all before. Every time you come back on, like you're this new person, you're miraculously a monk or a nun or a spiritual advisor. You fail us because you come back on with drama. Why? Because you are drama. Prove it. And of course, she goes on to say in her feminine Tupac accent, because she's from LA, she is from L to the A. All of you people who are here to be nosy and to be a hater, y'all can go. But Liv, let me tell you, they can't go. They shouldn't go. Why? Because they pay your bills. They keep your lights on. They keep you in that Lakeview apartment with the ducks. Tread lightly, sis. So as we all know, she had to put on that act, including the fake LA accent, just to deflect what's really going on. She said, for all the haters, because everybody's a hater, heard you, Tupac. And I quote, she says, for all the haters who want to write me an ugly message, leave me a mean comment, be critical of something you know nothing about. And you're right, Liv. A lot of your supporters know nothing about anything because you aren't telling them anything. You're trolling. You're leading people on. You're deceiving people with your false narratives. And you expect them to not want to inquire about what's really going on. Remember, you said this verbatim. You chose to share your life. I'm not saying you have to share everything, but keep it as 100 as possible, because remember, you real. You from LA. So weedy. And while we're on the topic of faking it to make it, and I believe I've mentioned this before, why aren't you the same person you claim to be, so genuine and so transparent? And you're so relatable, right? To the people, the people of LA. No, I'm joking, friends. Why aren't you the same person when you're around Stella and Rocky, Rottweiler, Raquel, whatever you want to call her? Why are you so different? Like, I feel like the energy you give when you're around Stella is like Step Brothers. You guys ever seen the movie Step Brothers with Will Ferrell? Like, Mom, where's the meatloaf? That's what Liv gives when she's around Stella. But when she's on this here internet, she's from LA. She drank Hennessy with Tupac and she was crip walking with Snoop Dogg. What happened, Liv? Keep the same energy. But that's not what we're really here for, friends. You already know the vibes. I play all day, but I just had to mention that because she's so transparent. Moving along. So she was basically saying to her loyalty gang, 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 she's Warren G's granddaughter or goddaughter, you know how that goes, that why are you being so critical if you know nothing about the topic at hand? But Liv, these people are invested. These are your supporters. They deserve to know the closest to the truth. So why is it that when they inquire about what's going on with baby JJ, your mods delete the comments? You see the comment because we see your facial expression when the comment appears. You don't want to address it. Why not, Liv? You're so real. Why not address it? Let me insert one of the comments so you guys can get a clear picture of exactly what I'm trying to say. Do you see what I mean, friend? Someone asks, Liv, can we see the baby? Why was that ignored? You're so transparent and you're all about your loyalty, gang, gang, gang. The other person asks, why block the person asking about the baby? Exactly, why? There is no baby. And this is why I say she is all cap heavy on the no gown. Moving right along, friends. This is why it baffles the heck out of me when she says, this channel is taking a turn in a new direction. It's going to change. You have to change first, sis. You can't be who you are and expect your channel to change or your audience to change. Remember what I said to you before. You exude drama. Once you exclude all of the drama out of your daily uploads, then maybe, just maybe, you might get more positivity. Copy? You claim to want this peace and this serenity and all of these good things, but the only thing you bring to this platform is negativity. You jump at any chance to attack someone, anyone, just for the sake of a view. How are you expecting anything positive in return? Please explain. That is a genuine question. It might be a little rhetorical considering the fact that I'm talking to you, but still, please explain, please. Friends, she claims to treat people the way they treat her, and I heavily, heavily, heavily beg to differ. I truly believe people treat her how she treats them because you have to compare the pros against the cons, and we have to really figure out who is the common denominator. And for the most part, actually always, the common denominator is always Liv. Why with the woe is me? Why? I'll tell you why. Because she's manipulative, and I truly believe that she is a narcissist. Period, as she would say. And then here she goes with the pity party as per usual. I used to love YouTube. It used to be my safe place. It has turned into something completely different. I wonder why. I wonder why your specific channel has turned for the worse, has made a turn for the worse. I'm sorry. Because of you, guess what? You are the person who navigates your channel. You navigate what goes on and what doesn't. So if you're putting out positive, guess what you're going to get back, Big Parmesan? You're going to get back positivity. If all you put out is negative, guess what, Big Parm? You're going to receive negativity. It is not rocket science. But I am most likely talking to a narcissist, so I'm essentially talking to a brick wall. You're never going to get it. You want yes men. You want people to stroke your ego. You need people to agree with you. You need that validation. And it's sad, and I truly pity you. Let's keep going. And of course, this is all a joke to her. This is a lifestyle that she's always aspired to live. No pun intended. So she continues saying, I'm too deep in these streets. I can't get out the game. I don't know if she thinks she's in like a movie, like the 90s LA movies like Menace to Society or something. I feel like she feels like that's her life. It is so pathetic, sis. You had a Picasso in your house. I'm joking. If you've seen ATL, you get the reference. But deadass though, Liv reminds me of like those suburban kids that just have to get a taste of that street life. So they'll do anything and everything just to feel like they're living that life. Liv. Hear me, sis. You are not about that. You've never been about that. And why would you want that? You had a Picasso. Friends, let me stop playing. Let's keep going. I'm really weak, friends, because she said, I just can't get out the game. I'm too deep in it. I run this shit at this point. Liv. The only thing you're running or running from is child support. That's it. That's all. You run nothing, sis. Your numbers are not there. Like Jay-Z said, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. And don't get me wrong, you got some decent numbers. You're paying your bills. You're buying your Chipotle and your Starbucks. But tread lightly, sis. You're pushing it. You're dragging it. Stay humble. But friends, she says shit is about to change, period. Girl, bye. Nothing is going to change but the man you bring into the lake house apartment with the ducks. That's it. That is all. And here goes loyalty, gang, 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 her enabling subscribers and supporters telling her not to trip, how she's this and she's that, just feeding her ego. Liv replies saying, girl, I'm not tripping. I'm not worried. Liv, you're worried because if you weren't worried, you wouldn't be on here looking fresh off of Twilight. You look fresh off the set of Twilight. Sis, you look tired. Not tired, but tired. Like the detergent. Go take a nap. Relax. Get to it when you get to it. You're bothered and it's apparent. I'm sorry. But that's to be expected because, as we all know, the internet is her life. It is literally Liv's life. Heavy on the no pun. She said, this is the internet. When I'm on it, I'm on it. When I log off, I log off. But how so, Liv? Your marital issues were on the internet. Your children are on the internet. Everything and anything about you is on the internet. So please, por favor, stop the cap. Heavy on the what, friends? No gown. To be honest with you, friends, I feel like when she refers to the internet, she's talking solely about YouTube. So how, Sway? How, Liv? How, Big Parm? How aren't you consumed by what's going on YouTube any and everywhere you go when shout out to Lonnie Bunny B. Why was her link copy and pasted to your Instagram story? Why, sis? Because this shit consumes you. It is your life. It makes you whole. You love it. Stop the cap. Heavy on the no gown. And I say this to say you're big bothered, you're big mad, you're big consumed, and ultimately you're big parm. Friends, you know the vibes. I'll be skipping through these lives because it drags and I'm not here for the drag. So I had to skip a little and I stumbled upon her saying, it's all entertainment. It's entertainment. So your family is entertainment. Your livelihood, you consider entertainment. Your marriage, you considered entertainment. Your children have to deal and see all of this, and you sum it all up as entertainment. So that doesn't make you a vlogger. That would make you an entertainer. And entertainers do any and everything for the sake of a click, for the sake of the clout. So to sum it all up, you'd basically do anything for clout. Am I right or am I right? She said, I'm out here trying to function. How are you going to function with your life in complete disarray due to your own irresponsibility? How, Sway? How, Liv? How, Big Parm? How are you going to function when everything around you is complete chaos? Remind you, due to your own doing. Hear me when I say this. Please take heed to everything I say. Like, really and truly, I am not here to bash you, sis. I'm trying to put you on game. I'm really trying. We are all trying to put you on game. But you have your head so far up, your dimpled backside, that you couldn't see it if you had on Coke bottles, sis. You're blind. Ray Charles. Friends, she had the audacity to say she just realizes that the balance is way off. The dynamic of her channel is just off. It's not off. You just lost a lot of yes men, Liv. Let me put you on game once again. Everyone isn't agreeing with what you do and what you say anymore. They're tired of it. So you're losing that. You're losing those enablers. And that's what's making you think like, hey, what's going on here? Something's wrong. Sis, you are the wrong. Let's be clear. You brought all of this freaking toxicity and negativity to your channel. You, just you, sis, only you. It was all elective. You had a choice. You could have went left or you could have went right. From the looks of it, you chose to go left. So you're going to have to deal with that on your own. I highly and strongly encourage you to pray about it. I mean, you're encouraging everyone else to go like to your virtual church and to watch sermons and all of that. I think you should start doing that. According to her, everyone is expecting for her to give them every detail of her life. If not, they're going to dig for it. If they can't find it, they're going to call her a liar. Sis, let me be the one to correct you. You're putting this information out. You're starting the cycle. Finish it. It is that simple. It is not that hard. I'm not saying you have to disclose every detail of your life, but I mean, if you're going to come up with a lie, make sure you're able to back it up. Or if you're going to give information, follow it up with a little bit more information. I think it's like creators etiquette, if you will. These people pay your bills. They pay for your vices. They pay for your nails and your hair and your Chipotle. They pay for these things. So I kind of see it as like child support. Like, we're supporting your childish behavior. I mean, financially supporting it. The least you can do is put us on game. Give us a little more. You like cliffhangers. That's your problem. And I don't see that working out for you. You keep leaving these people with cliffhangers. Of course, they're going to inquire and question like, what's really going on? Especially when you have so many people actually dissecting the lies and coming up with the truth. Girl, girl. I mean, you can't just tell people who are financially supporting you, you're going to get what I give you. And if you don't like it, then you can go away. Because guess what, sis? If they go away, everything else goes away. Your crown goes away. Your box braids goes away. Your acrylic nail sets go away. Your clothing goes away. Your food goes away. And I can go on and on and on. Remember, stay humble. These people pay your bills. And leave it up to Liv. I can almost guarantee you that her rebuttal would be, I'm a boss. I always been a hustler. I don't need this. So if you don't need this, sis, and you're so overwhelmed by it, and it's so negative and so toxic, go on a hiatus. I challenge you. I dare you. Go hustle. You a hustler, sis. No Cassidy. You're a hustler. I challenge you to go hustle. But you wouldn't. Why? Because this is your bread and your butter. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with it because this is a job. But what I'm trying to explain to you, and I'm trying to put you on game by saying, this is your primary source of income. How could you be so foolish? You act as if you owe these people nothing. You owe them everything that you have right now at this current time, at this very moment, because they provided it for you. So the least you can do is answer a question or two. What's the issue? Someone's asking you, hey, so what's really going on with baby JJ? Can you clarify? And you refuse to and you get defensive? I know why. Because it's all lies. But your supporters, they seem to believe you. So the least you can do is give them what they're asking for. That is it. That is all. To conclude this video, she said that she's not really worried because she has some of the most loyal subscribers. And I guess she's content with that. You know, her loyalty gang, they are gang, gang, gang. And I am not disagreeing with her at all because she does have some of the most loyal subscribers, but also some of the most delusional. And people are catching on, and they are catching on quick. Liv, let me leave you with this. You get what you put out, as I've stated before. That is it. That is all. But ultimately, you got on live pretending as if you were addressing something with the clickbait, but you really didn't do anything but ramble and rant and rave about absolutely nothing. Let me be the voice of the people. The people want to know, where is baby JJ? How is baby JJ? What's going on with this Angel Baby song? That's all we want to know. Until then, talk to us nice. Friends, you already know the vibes. Like what you like, comment and subscribe if you aren't already. And I will talk to you down below and in the next video.